Welcome to all of you to the second part of this chapter, force, from class 6 physics. Okay, so today we will talk about, before what we have talked, one revision let's do. We have talked about force, its unit, then its effects also. Now we will talk about the classification. Let's see, these are the classification of forces. Classification of force means types of forces. Okay, one is contact force, one is non-contact force. Contact means there will be contact with some object or another, and non-contact means there will be no contact of anything, and just it will show the forces, how it is happening. So the first is, I have given in this slide the names. In contact forces, mechanical, frictional and muscular forces there. Okay, and in non-contact forces, electrostatic, magnetic and gravitational forces are there. Now let's see one by one during the slide. Okay, this is what mechanical force. So mechanical force is actually what? Here, whatever force is exerted by a machine. So a car has an engine, isn't it? So that is a machine of the car. So if we have to use, if we have to run the car, what we have to use? We have to use the mechanical force of that machine, okay, to move the car from for moving. So as there one engine is there, it is fitted in the car. So without that engine, any other transportation also can't move. Okay, so this is a contact force and also known as a mechanical force. So here this is the example. First we have learned that mechanical force. Next force is what? Frictional force. Yes, frictional force is what? Here force acts between two surfaces. Now what can you understand by the first and the second picture? First picture, the boy is running, isn't it? So his soles of his shoe will be in friction in the road or in the path where he is running. Okay, and next is what? The force of between the surfaces, and the boy is pushing the table from one place to another. So there will be friction of the table and the floor. Okay, so this is the frictional forces. So next slide. This is what the muscular force. So muscular force is actually what here? The force which acts on the bodies in contact is the muscular force, and this is also known as a contact force. Means there will be a contact of something. So first diagram, what you have seen there, one reindeer, and what is this region actually? It is an Arctic or Antarctic region. Okay, the reindeers are there. You have seen Jingle Bell, the Xmas. Okay, what he will do? The Santa Claus will come in a reindeer and will bring what? Gifts for the children. And what we sing? Jingle bell, jingle bell. We sing or not? Okay, so here the reindeers they are made to pull the sleighs, and where they are used by passenger as vehicles also. Okay, there is no other vehicle can go in the sleighs. Those sleighs will be used by the reindeer to like a passenger vehicle. Okay, next is what? One man is using his dumbbell to pull what? Doing exercises, isn't it? And there is shown a figure of cycling. So when you cycle, you need the force from your legs, isn't it? So that is also a muscular force. The boy is also doing a muscular force. And now comes our Hathi Raja, isn't it? Means the elephant. So what will do the elephants? So elephants always they are used to pull the heavy logs of the wood. Okay, so they help the people by pulling the heavy logs for them. Okay, so these are the examples of muscular force. Now let's see next one. Now we'll talk about the contact forces finished. This is non-contact force. Non-contact forces are forces which do not require physical contact between two bodies on which they act. So there are three. Already we have studied this. We have learned the types: electrostatic, magnetic force and gravitational force. Let's see now one by one. See, Non-contact force, first is electrostatic force. What is shown there actually? This two diagram, can you just imagine the comb is there and some pieces of papers are attached to the comb, and here you can see another picture, the force of the car, this one, the cat is being attracted to the balloon. Why? Here the force exerted by an electrically charged object is called the electrostatic force. Okay, so this electrostatic force is what? Actually, what happens when we, just the first example I am explaining to you, when we will take one plastic comb or plastic pen only you take with you, then you just rub the what? You rub it in your hair, in a dry hair, not your wet hair, okay? In a dry hair, you just rub it. And then you put some pieces of papers there and you just put in, then what will happen? This piece of paper will be get attracted. Means you have in your hair the negative energy. As soon as that negative energy is attracted to the positive energy of the what? The small paper pieces, it will be get attracted. So this one, how attraction done, how repel done, we'll talk in the magnetic force. Okay, now this cat, you just take one balloon, rub in his this one back and just keep it in the up. You will see some force of the cat will be attracted to the balloon. So this is the electrostatic force. Okay students, next see. This is the magnetic force. So magnetic force, I think you all know one thing, that like charges repel and unlike charges attract. Now the first thing you see, first two hands are catching two magnets. One have north south, another also north south. But why it is shown they attract, two arrow sign is shown that it is attractive because one magnet has south and one magnet has north. So if they are opposite to each other, they will attract. And on the second diagram, you have seen it is repelling. Means north, same side direction is taken here, so it will repel. Okay, so if you take like a small magnetic toy, like one small doll you have taken, you have put one magnet there and just you have stand with another magnet in your hand. When it will have north facing to you and you have south facing to you, automatically the doll will come near to you. Okay, the doll will come near to you and you will think, how the doll is coming near me? It is nothing but the magnetic force. So it is attracted to that magnet. Okay, see the definition. The force which can act as a distance or the force exerted by a magnet is called the magnetic force, and magnet attract or repel each other. Now can you see this magnet is attracting the pins? Okay, this is made of iron and it is colored, this pins, and so this is attracted to that magnet. Clear? Now let's see the next one. So next is what is, so here in front of you the gravitational force. So gravitational force is what actually the force or pull exerted by the earth on the object is called the gravitational force, and the earth exerts this force on all the bodies within the gravity region of the earth. Now when the gravitational force will be there, what you will see that it will be automatically attract to the earth. The boy is throwing the ball, okay, and the ball is attracted to the earth. Obviously this is a gravitational pull by our earth. Okay, then next is shown one boy, he is pulling with both the hands. One he has in the left hand, he has one small feather, and in the right hand he has one ball. So when the both will be thrown, the ball and the feather both will be attracted to its gravity of the earth. Okay, second is what the from the apples, I think you can see now red apples are falling from the tree. Obviously it will not go up, it will go down to the gravity of the what? Earth. Okay, so these are the types of the forces we have discussed. So next part of this video will go to the weight. We'll talk about weight and some adding forces, but not in this part of this video. On third part of this video we'll talk about weight. Okay, so till then, thank you.